Coach, thank you. We have playoff football and bone-chilling playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Let's go, baby!
Ready, white 25.
Here I come.
Bang, 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 bang. Check. Bang, bang. 22.
Here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even the greats in this game,
Ready,
and he certainly
11,
qualifies as one of them. They're in trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful.
218, chop.
Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
25, check 25, check 25. Kill.
For the first time, Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready, 280. 57's Mike. I got him. Check.
Smith, his first carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Flare. Check.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They try a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Coming 21.
Didn't happen on that play.
Check 3. Get it.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be third and 3 now.
All day. Keep breaking the balls
still
up.
able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Down. Ready. White 25.
Here we go, G. Two tights, two tights.
We got it. Check.
Fellas, we got three. Watch two, watch two. Check, check, check.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. And just lost track, and it cost him.
And the
Check,
delay of game
53,
penalty
Mike.
makes this much more difficult.
Bandit.
3rd and 8.
Bandit.
25 tonight.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he has another first down.
Come on,
as they'll get
fellas.
the ball down to the Eagles' 36.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their
Ready,
philosophy on
ready.
starting
57
games
to
like
Mike.
you're shot out of a
Watch
cannon,
the
and
slant.
that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams
Hey,
talk
watch
about
21.
that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen.
Ready to go.
But now the kicker, they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone. Nothing doing. Only able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no
Ready,
room to
blue
run.
80. Black 25. Hey, red blitz.
Tight dog, tight dog.
22 jet bomber. Blue 80 tonight.
Second down, free. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready,
Eighth
blue
play
80.
of this
Blue
opening
80.
drive
Three.
coming
Mike,
up.
Mike.
This is 3rd down.
Yo.
Check.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Blue 80 tonight.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. Gives it off to Freeman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Good work, boys. Let's
and
go.
he has another first
Let's
down
go.
as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd
Ready.
down. They
Blue
did.
80.
Big time
Check
pickup for
53.
them, and now
I can't believe they let you
think
play.
the aggressive
I can't believe they
play
even let
callers
you
think to
play.
themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone because the closer you
Deuce,
get
deuce.
Hey,
to the
59.
end zone,
Ready.
the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher.
Blue 80 tonight.
You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early and get down the distance count.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the
Come on, let's
8.
go.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice
Ready, blue
beforehand,
80. Black
you go
25.
through your offensive script,
Coming
you
this
go
way,
through your
coming
play
this way.
calling,
Here we
you go
go,
through
here
all
we
the
go.
stuff and
Here we
establish
go.
things, and it looks like it's going
Shoot,
like
shoot,
clockwork
white,
right now for them.
White. Blue 80 tonight.
One here. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him
Easy
right
work.
at the
It's
line of
easy work, and
scrimmage.
it's coming again.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Fifty-nine.
Nothing
Ready.
on first
Blue
down,
80.
so the ball
Three's the mic.
remains at the 8-yard
Don't get
line,
nervous.
2nd and goal.
Check.
White. Get up.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of
I know
scrimmage,
you
but no
feel
more
that.
than that. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Ready, blue
This has
80.
been a
Blue
long
80.
drive. You got to figure a field goal
53,
would be a
51,
letdown.
sub.
Can they convert
Let's
now
go, we
on
got
3rd
this,
and
we got
goal?
this.
And the play clock running very low. So Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now
61,
on 3rd and goal?
Matchbox lights.
Check.
Check, 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 check.
Check hot route. Hot, hot. Shift, shift.
Ready, got it.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road.
Treated like it was a playoff game in January, did that?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Winston Eagles now with
Run,
a
run.
1st and 10 at their
Watch
own
out, watch
23.
out, watch out, watch out.
Sunday, Sunday.
Watch twist.
Wait, son.
Throwing his hands. That's caught by Jackson. 12 yards is the pickup.
Let's go,
Good for
let's
an
go,
Eagle
let's
first
go.
down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a
There we go,
touchdown,
Pac-Man.
you know, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
I'm coming.
You think to yourself,
What's that?
but you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly
Go,
will.
go.
They react very
Ready?
quickly to the thrown football.
Yeah.
Here's
We don't
2nd and
want
10 now from the 35.
Hold on.
Wentz now to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. His first reception in the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that
Watch
can
the
turn into
screen.
either an incompletion or an interception.
Check.
Now, everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tony Pollard, 55 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that one, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. Spinning away. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more in the field position.
I have to think that this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 47-yard line.
got 4 yards on that last completion, so that
number
sets up
53.
second and
Mike
6.
53. Danny.
21.
Danny. 53. Check 53.
Better bring it.
This one
better
caught
bring-
by Ridley.
I'm letting you
And
know
he is
right now,
tackled
you better
inside
bring
the 40, not quite to the 35. His first reception of the divisional
That's it,
round
baby.
matchup,
We
and
gonna
it's
work.
good for a first down as well.
Down.
So
Ready.
from the
Back
36 now,
25.
first and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Back 25.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
That's what I'm
Zach
talking
Brown
about.
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make
57
amends
to
on a
Mike.
second
You
down
can't
and
block
17.
me. You can't block me.
21.
57. Mike 57.
You ain't going nowhere. 25 tonight.
Here's Ryan. He's got freedom here. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
Ready. Back
be aware
25.
the ball may come your way.
The Falcons
I
on
want
third
that.
down. A
Give
perfect
me that
4 for
ball,
4 thus
defense.
far.
Check.
This is
Check,
third and
check.
10.
Give me that ball, defense.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Ready. Tonight.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, 36 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Ryan's pass complete to Mohamed Sanu. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Bryant on 40.
That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Bryant's extra point up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10. First down, Wentz. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't want to work on what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for...
It got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 87 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. It slips away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin the next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. Two drives, two touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling locked in really well.
57's the mic. Watch 57. It's a party now.
The drive is starting to carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Come on.
Also a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's right.
Ready, loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Hey, white.
Hey, we're going third. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
58. No gain on this. 6-6. Bullet high.
Smith out of the gun. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get
59, ready.
He's got fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run.
Check.
Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They keep it with Smith on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
Time to go. Night.
39.
He's checking.
General West. 25.
Ryan leads with Freeman on the ball.
Run. The leg. Get there.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third manageable with that
Pick
run.
it up, guys. Pick it up. Watch the safety.
Hey, express.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of first down.
Baby.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense starting out. They're going to go on fourth and 2. It's Ryan. Hits this running back, P-Ride. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Hey, white. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Go.
Check 15.
It's Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
6 man.
20, 20.
Check curls. Check.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the pass.
Here's Ryan. Hard throw, incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
22.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
27.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Blue 80.
Now,
Blue 80.
9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there,
6
need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Get up.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over
That's what I'm
to
talking
do
about.
next.
Nice hit, boy.
Ready, Blue 80. Blue 80. Gun.
Army. 57's Mike.
Blue 80. Get out of
Caught by Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either
Get
the
ready,
13
get
or
ready,
14
get
before
ready.
he's out of bounds. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a 1st.
Ready. Blue 80.
It's Mike. In your face.
Ready, go.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Jones has it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
You don't want no problems with me.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things
Ready,
an
Blue
offense
80.
can do.
Side
Get the
25.
ball out to the
11.
receiver as fast
Recon,
as possible.
132
Hope
fighter.
he's got man-to-man coverage
Kill.
and hope that his
go.
athleticism wins on the
Doing good.
Another carry for workhorse tonight. Freeman.
I got him.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard
They don't
line.
want
Give
it,
him 2
fellas.
on the play.
They don't
They got
want
2 of
it.
the 3 they
Keep
needed
playing
there. Leaves
hard,
them with
fellas.
3rd and just a
All
yard.
day.
Ready. Blue 80.
Let's get it. 57's the mic.
Check.
57's the mic. I'm going to come back to you. I'm
39.
You. 57. Mike, 57. Go. Go.
25.
Operating from the gun. Ryan escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So that PI call will give him 1 more play.
Gonna be an on-time play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Matt Bryant on for the field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
And Bryant's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down
Let's go,
at
let's
about
go.
the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over first. At their own 23-yard line.
There we go.
Already
Pac-Man.
at the line, this Philly
280.
offense set to go.
Big stop,
They're
D.
close
Big
game,
stop.
but they're
Let's
going to
go.
need to do a little bit better probably
Jordy,
here in half 2,
Jordy.
no?
I would agree with that totally.
Back,
I would
back.
guess that
Check the backer, check the backer.
cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Go, go.
8 yards the tally on that first down
Check,
run.
53
Here's
is
second
mine.
and 2.
I got you, son. I got you.
Let's go. Great.
Check, 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 check.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Switch.
Look at that.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Let's
A
go,
gain of
boys. Let's
5,
go.
good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we
You
go.
can just kind of sense the momentum turning here.
I'm coming,
It's
baby.
first and
Woo!
10.
Kill. Turn up.
Wait, good.
They fake the give. Now wins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however.
Here we
Let's
go.
see what
Here we
that's
go.
about.
Here we go.
Here we go. 180.
Mike. Go. Chef.
Hey, other side. Solid.
Showing eight. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Protein spill.
Switch. Sponge.
Wrap.
Sponge. No. Slam.
Look at that.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
180.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first
Great
down, but
15,
still,
great
you take
15.
runs like that
Let's find
each and
7.
every time, won't you?
Hey, Echo.
On second and 2, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes
Here we go,
behind
Pac-Man.
the corner and in front of the
120.
safety, it makes
Here
it
we go,
tough to
D.
defend.
Here I come.
Hey, 57.
Check 3. Check 9. Check 9.
First and 10, it's Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good job.
A 24-yard touchdown. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Pick it up. It's
They're
out of
down
time,
in this
guys.
game a
Out of
chance
time.
to get something here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half,
Right
they
there.
discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or whatever terminology they use.
Check 31.
Get you off to a quick start.
Run.
They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to
Yeah,
go.
baby. Yeah.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
Check
When you
31.
as we just saw there,
Rhino.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We got
14
this.
yards there and a Falcon first down. On the
57
heels of
Mike.
that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's first and 10.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Need it all back in yards, but you figured they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Off the ball fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Interceptions, baby, all
well, it's a cold
day.
night. And whether you're a quarterback who wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
5-9.
Touchdown,
You go tight.
touchdown,
You got tight.
touchdown.
You
Not
got
sure it
tight
can
right
be
there.
much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Flush to his right. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he's going to be out of
Let's go,
bounds, but
boys.
not
Bring it
before
up.
he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here we
So
go.
from the 36 now, first and 10.
Man out. Kill.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Here we go. Waiting.
I got you. Watch twist. Check
Lion.
safety.
Black, come on.
Check.
Out of the gun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there. Getting 8 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Done. 180.
Hey, we got Mike, no Number 53, Mike 53.
Man 5-7.
Watch the out.
What's your touch?
On play action. Wentz. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Blue draw corkers. Go.
Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Slam. Slam.
Wait, touch.
SOS.
In zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Well, it's third and
Pick,
long,
baby.
and you've got a few
All
different
day,
ways to play it
every day.
offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Blue 80.
Set
Blue
to
80.
begin their next drive. The
Hey, let's get
Falcons
that ball,
offense
let's get
at
that
the
ball
line.
right here.
And following the interception, just any interception,
58.
are you a little bit more
Hey,
cautious
check.
when you start that next drive?
Blue 80.
You know why this team showed
You
up?
are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Ready, Blue 80.
Attack.
Blue
We'll see
80.
how they attack them
57
here.
Mike.
Operating from
Get
the
the ball.
27 now. Here's second and 3.
Blue 80.
The throw is Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Ready. Wide
So the
25.
incomplete pass on the last play, and that
Nice,
leads us to
sweetheart.
a third and 3.
Check.
Watch the whip.
Wide 25 tonight.
Out of the coverage, Ryan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they
Ready,
kept
Blue
that
80.
flag in the
Blue
back
80.
pocket.
Check 53.
This offense 2
Not
for
today,
2
Ron.
converting
Not
on
today.
these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it.
Blue 80 tonight.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he takes us up to the 40-yard
Come on,
line
baby, let's
before
go.
being
Get excited.
corralled.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 13.
59,
First
ready.
down
Mike
for
25.
Atlanta.
53 is the Mike.
Ryan now.
Ready?
5 straight completions
Hey,
here in the
express,
second
express.
half. First and 10.
Wide 25 tonight.
Again, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the
Let's
40.
go, boys. Bring it up.
The end result, 21 yards. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth.
Ready, Blue 80.
So from the
Mike
39
25.
now, they'll come
Check
up on a first
53
and
is
10.
Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
21.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Ready to go.
A 20th carry now for Devontae Freeman. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a
I'm going to hit
second
you
and 7.
all day, baby.
Ready.
They tried
Blue
to
80.
hit her inside, but that one
57
was
to Mike.
swallowed up because
You
when
want
they're
this.
hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Ready tonight.
From the 36, Ryan's got Hooper on the short connection. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard
baby.
line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to
Ready.
get a receiver in
25.
stride, and he can pick up a
Wild
lot of
Bill.
yardage after the catch. But in this
Hey, Rick Lance,
situation,
Rick Lance,
the
Rick
defense
Lance.
was
80
effective,
weapons.
able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I hope you
Base.
I'm about to take you to school.
Ready tonight.
Third and 2 for Ryan. And he fires one, but
That's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Intended for Calvin Ridley. Incomplete. Coverage by Andrew Sendego.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
We play to win. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Go, go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Kill.
Pull it together.
What's that?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out right at the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
Here we go. 120.
So second and inches after that first down completion when
Double up,
just
double
shy of
up. He's coming, double up.
second down. It's Pollard.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, it is our business to
Let's go,
analyze
baby.
what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
Here we go.
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously.
Get
But
ready,
at this
get ready,
stage, you
get
have to take
ready.
a few chances
Big
as well.
edge, big edge, big edge.
On play action. It's Wentz. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass
Mike,
also
45.
cost him a down, and
Hey,
now
Bud,
it's
Bud,
second
Bud.
and long.
Out.
Blitz now to Glenn. He's going to loft one deep over the... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful and see.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom!
Fletcher
That's
Cox,
all
his
day.
second sack of the night.
Ready.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Midfield now. Here's Ryan. It's complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With
Side
those
25.
faster
Hey,
passes and they're
59,
going that
ready.
fast, any hesitation as a
X3.
quarterback that the
218,
deflection, if you
chopper.
miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Get up.
Sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there.
Let's
as they
go,
were
baby.
able to
Let's
connect.
go.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
No, wait! Wait!
Freeman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That's it, baby.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say
Ready,
run until
blue
they
80,
absolutely
back
stop you,
25.
and others say,
Got deep,
well,
got deep.
when you think they're about to stop
wait.
you,
Check
fool them a little
24,
bit.
check
I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check, check.
51, sub!
No. Fresno.
Ready, go!
On 2nd down. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves
That's
him with
it,
7
baby.
yards to go on 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down.
Go, go, go. Hey, run it.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game.
Don't
So
be mad.
it's
Don't worry. It's more
Falcon
coming.
football as
It's
we
more where
welcome
it
you
came
back.
from.
Offensively, after having time to talk it over. The kick by Bryant is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive.
Come on, fellas.
That's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Check.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are
46 down, man, 5-4.
I think it's time to call your
Let's put them
playmakers
on the
together.
buses.
Say, all
Let's
right,
put that
guys,
team on the
we're gonna
buses.
lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right
Good work,
direction.
boys. Let's go.
So you're calling plays
Let's go.
geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Go, go. 180.
Mike 45. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wins the throw. Escapes the sack. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
They can't
what a
stop
huge
us, baby.
play at this point in the game. The Eagles going to
That's
take
what
the
I'm talking
first of
about.
their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Here we go, here we go.
And after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for
Hey, let's
2nd
get
and
them
23.
Say,
To throw his wins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here we go, here we
Something
go.
from deep in the bag of tricks
120.
here after
Watch the
1st and
slant.
2nd
Watch
down.
the
Went
slant.
backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
357. 27.
Mike 45. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Ready.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown
Mike,
at this
number 53.
stage. Could
Mike
officially
53.
salt this one away.
Come to my world.
Ah,
The
25.
Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
I got you.
25
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the